Hi everybody and welcome to another week of SGA Live. This week we're going to be interviewing two seniors to find out what they're planning to do next. And then we have a couple announcements. So first Katelyn, let me ask you, how did you come to Faulkner? Tell me more about yourself. Where are you from? How did you get here?
So actually my mom was helping me do research on colleges. So she found out about the Great Books program when I was in high school, and she was like, hey, they're offering this summer program. Would you be interested in going to do that? And so I did. I came here for Great Summer back in 2017.
Okay.
And I loved that experience. So from that point on, I was pretty much sold on going to Faulkner. I really liked the sound of the English department and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what brought me here.
That's cool. That's cool. What have you been focusing on most while you were here at Faulkner? What are some things you've been really participated in?
I'd say, I definitely one of those people that put a lot of effort into the school. So I definitely spend a lot of time on my classes, on my papers and everything. But I've also been involved a lot in ministry, inner city ministry. I've been heavily involved in their youth program. So I've been involved in some school things, but I think I've mostly been involved with my classes and with my ministry there.
That's awesome. What is your next job?
So I have a temporary job working at the church that I went to back home in Arkansas.
Okay.
So I'm going to be working with the youth for the summer. And then I'm hoping to get a job teaching for an online high school that I went to in high school, so I'm going to do that the following school year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where do you think that you'll be in 5 to 10 years? Where do you want to be?
I'm not completely sure I've figured that out yet, but one of the options I'm thinking of is going back and eventually getting my master's, maybe doctorate, and teaching English on the college level.
Okay.
I think I want to get some experience in some other things first, but I think I would really enjoy that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. What was your best experience at Faulkner?
I don't know if I could pin it down to just one experience, but honestly, the whole GB Great Books program has been a really amazing experience, getting to grow with all those people, and just getting to hang out with my friends, just at my apartment, just doing random stuff. Those have been some of the best times at Faulkner, I think.
Definitely. If you had one wish for Faulkner, what would it be?
I think that it would be that we keep on growing in our attempts to reach out to people and to reach out to the community, reach out and to become more mission focused, I guess.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's a really good wish. We definitely should. If you could go back and talk to your freshman self, what advice would you give to yourself about college?
I think I would definitely say to have patience with the college experience and not to try to figure out everything so fast, figure out who all my friends are so fast, and just kind of let myself settle into it, because I think you will eventually get to a good place, but if you feel this rush to get everything figured out perfectly from the first couple weeks, you kind of make maybe not the greatest decisions, because you think you have to just be friends with this one group of people because those are the first people you met.
Yeah.
And that might not be there might be other people that that'd be better friends for you.
Definitely. Yeah. I would tell myself that too. Just have a little patience.
Right. Yeah.
What was your who was your fave teacher while you were here?
I can't just pick one, but I'd have to pick Dr. Jacobs, Dr. Fullman, and Dr. Edwards.
Yeah.
I've really loved all the classes that I've had with them, and I've had more than one classes with all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are all awesome professors.
They are.
Okay, so if you could give a shout out to anyone, who would you give a shout out to if you want to?
Could I give a shout out to all the people who just defended their theses?
Oh, yes.
So that would be,
that's a big one.
Angela Grant, Abigail Sykes, Ben Tomlin, who else just defended their Madeline. That was last semester. Emma Revels, Allison Mead, and Allison Culdever. I think that's everyone.
I think so. Hopefully.
If I forgot you, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, wait. I was about to say Peyton.
No, next year.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's all we have time for today, but thank you for coming out and getting interviewed, Katelyn.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, and welcome to our next interview with Snyder. So, Brock, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? How did you come to Faulkner?
So I'm from Goshen, Alabama, which is
Okay.
like a little small town right outside of Troy.
Oh, okay.
So I came here to actually play football. So I had only heard of Faulkner, not much, and then Coach Shane Wasden, whenever
Okay,
he came, him and his brother Tommy Wasden, they recruited me, and so I came to play football for them.
hmm Did you like playing football for them?
I did,
Okay.
and I really liked playing for Coach Gray too.
Yeah.
Whenever he started,
He seems really nice.
he is.
So what's your major?
So I'm a health science major.
Okay, cool. Do you enjoy that?
I do.
Yeah, good, I
Yeah.
guess. What are you planning to do next with a job or anything like that?
So I either want to go to PA or medical school, and so
Okay.
I'm taking a year off just to kind of decide which path I want to take.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just going to work at like a doctor's office for the next year or so till I can just make up my mind what I want to do.
That's awesome. So is one like longer school than the other?
Yeah, so PA school is like 2.5 years, and then medical school it's like
Obviously a
it's
lot
a
more.
lot longer.
Yeah.
It's a lot longer process.
Okay, well that's awesome. I hope you have a good decision.
Yeah.
Where are you planning to be in 5 to 10 years?
So if I choose PA, hopefully out working or medical
Yeah.
school, I'm in school, I guess, because it's a long time.
Do you think you're gonna stay in the South in Alabama?
Yeah, I want to stay. I want to stay here. I want to go back home around Troy.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's cool. I've only been to Troy a couple times, but I do like it. It's a
Yes.
nice little town.
Yes.
Yeah. What was your best experience at Faulkner?
If I had to say, probably playing like intramurals. I like the competition, and then like it's all of my friends
Yeah.
out and just playing against each other, and so it's really fun.
Definitely. If you had one wish for Faulkner, what would it be?
If I had to say, probably like more students get involved.
Yeah.
I think like that's one big thing that I didn't do whenever I started out. Like I hung out with people, but I wasn't as involved, and I
Mhm.
feel like the more people get involved, the better their experience will be. So.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. If you could go back and talk to your freshman self, what advice would you give yourself about your time in college?
To go back kind of what I just said, just to get involved early.
Yeah.
I feel like my freshman year and sophomore year would have been a lot more fun if
Yeah.
I would have gotten involved
Mhm.
as early.
Mhm.
So,
And who was your favorite teacher while you're here?
God, I don't know. It's hard to just call out.
Just
one.
to say.
Probably, I want to say either Dr. Arrington or
Okay, yeah.
Dr. Rempersad. Both of them are like really caring
Yeah.
about the students.
Yeah.
So.
Those are awesome. Great. Do you have a shout out? Would you like to give one? You
Oh,
can
yeah.
give a shout out to anyone.
I want to give a shout out to all the Epsilon brothers. You know, most of them may not watch this, but some of them do. They'll see it, I guess.
That's all for now, and we're both going to say Soar Eagles. We love hearing from our seniors, especially, well, obviously the ones that are graduating. So thank you to Katelyn and Brock for coming out and sharing with us. Now for a couple announcements for this week. So today, on Davis Lawn from 5 to 7 is informal, so you definitely need to come out for that. There will be slip and slide kickball, water balloon fights, a watercolor war, glowed golf, and free t-shirts. Plus, the CAF will be having food out there, and it's very good pickings. You should be really excited. And lastly, the biggest thing, the first 100 people there at 5 get to play paintball. So, it's going to be a blast. Definitely come out for informal. And if you have any questions, just email Eliza. Midnight breakfast is at midnight, obviously, on Monday, May 2nd. So come out to the CAF for that. All graduating seniors are invited to a cookout in your honor on Thursday, May 5th from 6 to 8. So definitely email Robin Bradford, so that's rbradford@faulkner.edu, if you're going to come, and tell her how many people you're going to be bringing with you, because you can bring your family. But all graduating seniors, definitely come out for that. There's going to be a lot of good food, and your parents can meet all your teachers. It's going to be a blast. Lastly, everyone needs to be moved out by May 7th at 5 p.m. Also, if you are looking for any information about finals week, be that when your tests are, what the hours are for different offices around campus, just go ahead and look on the app for that. That should all be on there. Have a good rest of your week. SGA Live, signing off.